realize, they recognize that all of our pilots, all of our contractors go through the comprehensive animal welfare program. They know the standards, we know the standards, we strive to make those standards happen.
Can you name some of the past contractors that you've used?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, just off the top of your head, like a couple that have done roundups here.
Oh my gosh, they've used like 4 or 5 different contractors here, and I can't name them all, because I haven't,
Like,
I wasn't
has
here the
Couture
whole
ever
time.
did a roundup here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not little
No.
booklets.
No?
In
No.
the past,
Long time
Couture
ago?
has.
Okay.
Couture is the one which which I saw. And I do have a video of 15 minutes. 15 minutes constantly he was chasing. There were 2 adults and a foal, and the mother keeps coming back and forth, like 15 to 20 minutes he was doing it. That's Couture's. So, in fact, I believe that when money is the motivation for these contractors, I don't think it's a problem for them if they're. That's why I was asking you if they get paid lump sum or they get paid by every horse. So when you said that the one which you witnessed, that he let the foals go and the mother go, if he is going to be paid by every horse, he's not going to let anybody go, because he's going to meet the requirement what he is supposed to.
Yeah, like that might be another $500.
Yeah, because every horse is usually $500 or something they cost. Yeah. So don't you think? Yeah, go ahead.
I think we can talk generally about some of the contract stuff. Like, they're not all the same, and it's not like a dollar amount per horse, because that varies depending on how hard the horses are to catch too. 100 horses out in sand wash where it's really open sagebrush are really easy to catch, compared to little booklets where we've got a lot of terrain, a lot of trees. It's a little bit more difficult to catch that same amount of horses. So they're not equal contracting, so the contracts vary a lot on those numbers. Also,
But shouldn't like all that information be put out to the public before the roundup, before the EA, like the public comments?
I
Like,
can't really answer that question.
No, I understand that, but wouldn't it, like, don't you all think it makes sense if the public is, when
Jackie, I
they're
was gonna say the same thing.
they're
We're in the know
commenting,
here in
we
this
have an
room.
open comment period that we all work hard on and do our research to submit our comments that we feel just get thrown into a database and nobody even takes into consideration. But what I'm saying is if we knew how much this was costing, who the contractor was, like we knew all these details before when we put
general
our
public is
public
not aware
comments
of
in.
this.
The federal acquisition regulations don't allow us to share that kind of information. I don't have that information.
No, I get that, but I just think that's where the whole
That's
process
well
has
above
failed.
I mean, that's above
Like the
BLM's
public
bylaws.
really
But
doesn't have a say.
What is the reason they don't want to give this information out to
I couldn't
public?
speak to that.
Yeah,
It's-
because that's
it's
what makes us think that,
government-wide,
if I go to buy something in the grocery store, if I'm going to pay for something and I want to see the thing first, I want to see like
The
if I'm gonna hire
ingredients
somebody.
or,
Yeah. And,
I would say you might be able to get it through like FOIA and stuff like that.
right, but by then it's too late because it takes forever to get, I mean, we've done that. All these organizations have
Yeah, I mean, that's all I
sent
can-
in
That's all I
FOIAs.
can say on
No, we're
that.
talking about getting the information before, because like there are, who was that contractor who was kicking the horse in the head?
You guys remember
Samson?
which-
Is it
Samson? I don't
Okay, that contractor, if he hires
It wasn't
his people
Couture.
to do this kind of cruelty to the horses, so if that is happening in my town, or if it's happening in this town, and people are outraged that we don't want our taxpayer money to go to this contractor because he's, of course, definitely way more cruel than the others. I mean,
Because
the
he's
whole process-
violated COP.
Yes, he's
So,
violated, so.
I mean,
That's outside of our
Yeah,
influence
that's-
with the federal acquisition regulations.
Yeah.
So
we
you
don't-
don't
but who
make
could we talk
decisions?
to?
We
Who,
don't make those decisions.
who
don't
makes them though? Like, who could we contact?
It's
The whole-
the
Like
power
if
is
you
beyond
saw it,
agency,
say you
so-
saw it out there.
Like
you
at
put a
Department
stop
of
to it,
Interior
who would you
level?
tell?
Yeah, the FAR applies
Who would
to
you
the
call
entire
and be like, you gotta
government,
get this
so-
contractor out of here?
Well,
you
yeah,
saw
we,
it.
we
were
can
gonna-
report that.
Yeah, if we
Yeah.
were gonna shut down a contract due to something egregious that happened,
Yeah.
in regards to our CAWP, then I
Yeah.
call a contracting officer and he shuts that down. And
CD
then that's
Warner.
documented, and then
CD
that's
Warner.
documented and continues to be documented in our system.
But it has not really happened in the past, right? Because of any cruelty, you did not allow a contractor to come back to you. It has never happened before in the past, right? Look, you worked for 20 years, in 27 years, you never saw, I mean, this is the first time I ever saw the Roundup, and I thought like, this is extreme cruelty, unspeakable cruelty, like, you know, babies and mothers.